actually start rapping. Like, cause he was just immediately just hard.
Right.
I'm like, that's my man. If he can rap, I can rap too.
Right. That's all he said. I'm trying to get over this bump in the road, and I just went in. Oh, I heard. Yeah. Boogie, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna come back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mark C Productions, half hour of hip hop. Coming to you live and direct from the office with another Pittsburgh hip hop legend. But before I introduce him, I gotta acknowledge our executive producer, camera technician, editing specialist, my daughter Mariah. The reason why you can see us. Yeah, okay, you got your clap. All right.
Thank you.
All right, you ready for the show?
Uh-huh. How about you?
Oh man, I'm ready. You know what? If I can use 3 words to describe our next guest, you know what I would say? 3 words.
What?
The real deal.
Holy deal.
The real deal. You can't just say that about anybody, because there's some weak people out there who be saying the real deal, but this is the real deal right here. And his range is so dynamic, there's so many other words you could come up with to describe him. Actually, I did come up with some more words to describe our next guest. 50 words to be exact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's 50 words in the letter. Because the letter doesn't count as a word, right?
Depending on if it's A or I.
Okay, well, we're just going to say 50 words in a letter. We're not going to get technical. I'm thinking I'm down Westinghouse or Peabody or something. But like I said, he is the real deal, without a doubt. And also, he paints pictures with his lyrics, while his music serves as the canvas. And if you research his career, you'll soon find that his graffiti served as a street museum, while his immense hip-hop body of work is the solid, concrete foundation that lies beneath the surface and intertwines. Is that a good description?
Was that 50 words?
That was 50 words and a letter.
Good job. I like that.
So that makes me qualified, get that? To introduce our next guest. Give it up for the one and only Smash Money!
I'm a dope dealer, passing out hits, giving jealous niggas fits, and signing autographs.
AKA Mr. French. We'll get into that a little later.
Yeah.
What's going on? You drove into town.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Thank you for coming on.
Of course, I had to.
So, you're living in
The DC metropolitan area.
DC metropolitan area.
Yeah.
And you've traveled, you've done music in other cities and states. We're going to get into that. But let's go back to your early years, those 80s.
Okay.
You started out breaking, and you could tell me.
Like hip hop wise?
Yeah, hip hop
What
wise.
did I do first? Graffiti first.
Graffiti first?
Yeah.
Graffiti first. There's a story we're going to talk about your graffiti. But I'm going to move up a little bit because we're going to go back to graffiti, but talk about the Qualified MCs.
Mm-hmm.
The group Smash started. It was him, MC Cool Art. You want to talk us a little bit about the Qualified MCs?
Well, started out at first, it was more than just me and Art.
Okay.
It was me, Art, Coop. We used to run with the Beatmasters.
Cool, yeah.
Nick was our DJ at first. And we came down to audition for the All-Stars. We was trash. We was trash.
That's the Pittsburgh All-Stars that we started back in the day.
Trash. And I think that day is when I was like, man, I'm going to practice. I ain't going to never be embarrassed like that again. And the only one that really wanted to practice at the level I did was Art.
Art.
So that's how I broke down to me and Art.
I didn't laugh, did I?
Everybody laughed at
I
us.
was
like you, Stead, Jock, everybody laughed at us.
Sorry for laughing.
Whatever. It's supposed to laugh.
I'm sorry, I do laugh. I don't agree with that. But look, being who Smash is, the person he is today, he overcomes all that. And like with that being said, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to 1985, November 1985. 1985.
Okay.
The Qualified MCs it was just, this is when it was just smashing art. Now, after he got rid of the people who weren't motivated like him in art.
I ain't getting rid of nobody.
Oh, well, no, I think
it just worked out.
I'm sorry.
It worked out.
It worked out the way it did. Smashed it. I'm sorry.
Y'all just started trouble early.
Smashed didn't get rid of nobody. I take that back. I'm sorry. They left. They left on their own. And this performance takes live at the Garfield Y, November 1985. You remember that day?
Yeah, that was our first show.
That was your first show.
Yeah.
Remember what y'all had on?
Yeah. We had on
Kangos.
and we had satin jackets on, maroon.
Maroon jackets.
We had the maroon leather Adidas that I painted. Well, they was white, but I painted them maroon.
You remember what Sean Steve called y'all before y'all performed? And after y'all were done, he was like, he smiled drop or whatever. New edition.
He damn sure.
You remember that?
He damn sure did.
R.I.P. Sean Steve, but yeah,
No doubt.
new edition. But anyway, with that being said, we're gonna go into Smash's first live performance under the Mark C production umbrella, and it was with the Qualified MCs, him and MC Cool Art, live at the Garfield Y, 1985.
We're gonna start that. Come on. All right. Back up. Here we go, man. Check it out.
That was turntable. That was me.
Ready, kick it. The feel I'm rapping is one that is hard, and you can only be the best if you're full right card. Kick it down when you're walking down the boulevard, and all the culture party people know who you are. You don't care about them, Slim Jim. Only way you're rapping on the mind, just like you did before, and you had the people jumping all on the dance floor. Now that's how we separated. The boys on the pros, those fighting MCs, we would always assert. The corny sucker rapper, you know how to look for. But you won't find none in the Pittsburgh all-star. The rhymes all together, I can't be up the batted. You bite what I write, and then you understand it. I'm cool, and I'm fair. Period, one of them beat. You must be delirious, trying to be like me. Proud for a serious study my graphic, my total environment. Then I bust your rhyme. You go into retirement like a quick race. I'm fast, steady pace. You think I got the smart, but it's just not the case. I find them out, all the people around. From a compound, pal, ain't around. I'm throwing down in the show. I'll make sure the people feel the funk. Then when you go off, they laugh. Guess what? You front like that, y'all. Go on, qualified MCs, we're not small, we're tall. When it comes to a battle, we're taking it on. And when we rock the top, it means you're down for a cool. Oh, you're so afraid of me. Your man is pissed. My rhymes are so pitiful, they all make sense. When I fuck the rap, you gonna do boom. And when you got the enemy, I'm walking here, did it. Take me that well, and then take your PCA. And all corn like TJ, DJ and DJ. We'll rock your socks and we won't play. Spray paint is an implemented by the line. Hey, who can play all the meetings of the ghetto today? And pull the other rapper right up. Let's make the show a greater. I'ma let you know I'm your exterminator. The one I speak of, know who I'm talking about. Romeo, fast money, make you shut your mouth.
Smash said he just regret that line he said. We're gonna find out why after the song goes on.
Every time I think about that, I'm like, no lie.
Yeah, the ladies in my bedroom, but they wasn't right there. So I grabbed the microphone and rock that wheel. You got that baby, people trying to be like me and special. Get up all my way, stop. Oh boy, if you please, qualified MCism is what I'm about. Idolism is the thing that I always do. I don't know nobody, cause we got the clout. Smash money, rock the bullets, who are we the tail? Together we're a team, and you know we never fail. Like a straight A scholar, busting out the bush. Now the school phone flunky out, being a group while you was watching our show. You turn into a double rush.
Why did you always end your shows like that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, yes. So, do you remember when you wrote that? When you guys wrote that song?
It was at Art's house when we lived down in the valley. I could see the paper that we wrote it on every time I hear it. I remember circling the parts like, all right, I'll write my part, Art wrote his part, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna say this word, you say that word. You say this part, I'll say that part. And you say this, we'll say this together. I see that paper.
Wow, right? You can see it, right?
Every rap I ever wrote, when I hear it, I see the paper.
Wow. Okay, so back to Romeo. That's the Zazz.
Should've did that,
what happened?
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, nothing happened. And that's my man. That's like my brother. Nothing happened. Wow. Because the Sucker Terminators was the shit, and we wanted to be the Sucker Terminators.
That was EC and the Zazz, and they were the Sucker Terminators.
It was ST.
ST. They were QE? Yeah. And you kind of like label behind them a little bit, but y'all had your own style too.
Yeah.
But, so that was just
because the rhyme fit.
the rhyme fit. All right, so
The same reason you should try to get me to go after Tuffy, but I'm sure you're going to bring it up later.
Of course I'm going to bring that up.
Because we both rapped and did graffiti.
Yeah, we're going to bring
remember
it
too,
up.
back then, you wasn't allowed to be like nobody else.
Right.
It was just one. And if you was where I was standing, you had to move.
Right.
That's the way we came up in this.
Yeah, wow. Well, you guys later went down to the American Legion post 715. You remember that performance, the Qualified MCs? That was March 26, 1986.
You remember how we got there?
Was it at Jitney or did you
No,
walk?
not that specific.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you know how we got there to the point
The
of.
Puppet Master got us there because we had stopped rapping together.
Okay.
You just put our name on the flyer. You knew we wasn't rapping together. You just put us on the flyer.
That was me, the Puppet Master.
And I bumped into Art like, man, he got us on the flyer. What you want to do? Like, all right, let's write something.
Why did y'all stop?
I don't even remember.
And y'all were so good
I don't
together.
remember. I forget what happened. I don't remember.
And I felt like people were cheated that y'all did the one performance and that was it for the Qualified MC. It would have been like something missing. So I'm glad that.
But that's how you know we
Puppet
had a real friendship, because something happened between us, but neither one of us remember.
Right, but you all were able to mend it and then do your thing. All right, so this is the same night, Battle Part 2, Timothy Lee and MC City. And there was 2 separate divisions, but
Yeah.
but the Qualified MCs performing. Guess what? Y'all went right after Stan the Man and Cool K Kill.
We did. Once again, I'm worried about what I got to do.
That night. So we're gonna go to the American Legion post 715, the Qualified MCs.
Now it's time to introduce one of the top groups from Garfield, the Qualified MCs.
Jay Farrison knew this.
Jay Farrison.
Yes, y'all.
He gonna say his name. You're gonna
Hey,
say.
Jimmy, what's this, man? And the 40 ounce. Yes, boy. Yes, we got the 40. Don't drink that, man. I'm telling you, don't drink
I
it.
was drunk as hell that night. God, Art was drunk as hell. We drank like 3 40s on the way down there.
You just gave
It's
us
a reference, so.
You just gave us a shout out to TVA.
How you feeling, buddy? Ready? You ready, man? Check it out.
Yo,
My name
Smash.
is MC Cool Art. That's DJ Smash. Hold on. Before we get started, I want everybody to know my name ain't Russell Russell. This ain't no motherfucking cold rock stuff. This shit is qualified, boy. Check it out. This is our Forte.
That was Smash.
Aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, man.
Shit is
Word.
qualified, boy.
We're the qualified team here to prove we're not adequate. Above all the rest, and the rhyme quality
I don't remember
aggravation.
the song, but I remember.
Somebody.
This is Teddy O's favorite song.
No, I remember that.
Y'all thought we was done, hell no, we ain't finished. But again, we're back to show weight and gender. Y'all think we're sorry, yes, we have seen that angel. Adore victory unfolds in the solid gold. What our reputation we uphold, simply just going on. We prize originality as if we have a long now. I'm cool on and I have returned. My message you can't question, and I know you understand. I'll let you go on. And I'll take my turn. Indian cool on. It's all the same as first, fast money to the left. That's why we retaliate up. Lyrics are strong, that's why they innovative. What we all say is just a forgive. I am civilized and you act like a data. Walk around talking down on us.
So it's Monterey, man. I am civilized. You act like a nigga.
And I said native, not big.
What he said,
You like a style in the way we synchronize.
I know you said native, man, but it changed it.
But you're not smart enough. All lyrics don't make you know they got to try. If you try to stand in my pants of command on your physical appearance, I will leave the human brain. I've been this weekend trick, cause we're all made of rain. And on this parade, you cannot innovate. I'll take my weakest round, battle you and succeed. Took your position in advance that I don't see you around or fine. And I'll think for my room and your back. Do it, this is my time. On my root, get by. Be it getting played or busting your eyes. The way we play make us the main event. It's evident we rock to the fullest extent. That's why we lead on cool to the eyes. Satisfied. Why? Because we're qualified MCs. Fans in addition, we got so many rounds too. They competition. All of them ring out and you fascinate. The reason for this one is fascination. Come down off your house, go and repeat the double on so smart. And you're my student, my monologue we take off. And from the end of my rant is where you take off. That's why I try to invent, cause I intimidate with just one thread. Don't kick wrong and don't get here strong, cause I'll use it like a two-man way all night long. Big fans are the king of allegation, inflicted on suckers excruciation, to stay wearing heard. I know they did, but yes we did. Back to the subject like the time. I know they did,
but yes we did. That was some French shit right there.
Like my mother did. Get me so bad, there's no down in history. And after all this, from the mama that we fit, cause we come in with us, so we cause one punishment. Substantiation is proven. You have the power to be removing. MC from the field, we all call rap. We're ready to the brain, so they tell me when you stack your fingers. Like the way that we do. Qualify the cheese round with man dudes. That's greatness. The only way to describe the one who gave the feeling that they came up inside. This exhibit, strictly prohibit. The thought we were brought down by a few limits, but we chopped them up. Came up with this manuscript. Video like the minutes.
I'm so tired. My mouth is rapping just like this.
But you kept going, brother. You kept going.
Cause you can't interpret my terminology when we want to battle. It's homicidal issues off his blood. Only not just suicidal levels sort of win. And there is no denial, smash money. Modern patriarch of personic. I can't just be fresh and blood, I must be from my honors cause I'm better. I utilize it beyond your comprehension every time. The fact that when we rap, like we incorporate the practice or theory of war. The style around is rather kind. It's not the combination to the utmost ultimate competition. I rap and rhyme, you'll sit back and listen. You cannot survive inside the upper map of the rules that do. They call qualified. This is for real, never pretend. We have achieved. And fuck this.
Classic ending. Smash Money. Classic ending. Fuck this. What made you end your songs like that all the time?
No idea.
Fuck this. But the first
on
time
that stage, Frank should be nervous as hell on the stage.
The first time he said he was like, fuck this. The first song, the next one, he was like, fuck this. He was like pumped up. Now, when you left Pittsburgh, you went to Maryland?
The first time I left, I went to the service. The first
Oh, no,
time
no, not counting that time. When you came, when you, as far as hip hop's concerned and your rap, when you went down with EC, and was it Baltimore?
Yeah, it was Baltimore.
Baltimore. What year was that?
89, 90.
Okay. All right. 89, 90. Because this next song has a feature with MCEC. You actually first did this early. You did this first on Monticello, right?
What?
I'm about to play it.
Well, I can't answer the question if I was talking
I'm about to play it. But it was
EC?
Keep Living.
No, I didn't do that on Monticello first.
The first time.
I wrote that down there.
Okay, so when you originally did it without EC, because you had a version
Yeah,
when
then the first and he liked it, he wanted to hop on.
Oh, that's when he got on it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you were communicating with me so much sometimes I forget you weren't even in town.
Nah, he just liked it. And
Yeah.
he dropped on it. Yeah.
And what was that experience like working with EC?
It was cool because that's like who I, like him and Stan was it for me. I idolized that dude. He the one to make me actually start rapping. Because he was just immediately just hard.
Right.
I'm like, that's my man. If he could rap, I could rap too.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And y'all put some good music together, the whole L Funk Nation thing and all that. Yeah. But this song here, man.
I was listening to this yesterday too. That's funny.
This song. Mariah heard the song yesterday. And I asked her, did she know what year? What year did you say?
I said late 80s.
Matter of fact, it was 91. Because I say I was 21 back then. It was 91.
Okay, so Keep Living. I got, at first I have 90, 91 original version. I put Maryland version 91, 92, somewhere around there.
It's 91 because I was 21.
Okay, okay.
91.
So I was like in the realm. If I were playing horseshoes, I would probably get a point, right? That would count as horseshoes, right? You don't know about horseshoes, right? It's not a video game. That's part of it.
Pow.
Play video games.
You don't play video games. That's just dead that. She don't even play video games.
No, my bad. I'm sorry.
We're gonna go to the song right now.
Wow.
Many, many people, many, many towns, and every day it seems another story's going around. Who did what and who said this? Whose girlfriend gave another guy a kiss? Maybe it's just a ghetto thing to be a dingling and sing a song that you don't know the words to. Did I hurt you in some way to cause you to crazy every single day? Or is it that I gotta do something that you're jealous of? I thought back in high school days my dues were paid. Back when all the dirt was laid, when the games were played and the panty raid was on. The dumb shit stayed, but the books are gone. It seems some things to be able to tell a story. I guess I get the feeling of glory for being a modern day neighborhood crier. They make me want to be the neighborhood head flyer, but now I'm cool and schooling. Suckers who talk behind my back with a track. It seems kind of silly talking about this at 21, but evidently those days are not done.
Hey yo, Tom, what up, smash with that jam about me? Don't check this. Ain't doing up for me, ain't my bitch. Get a pussy from, you know what I'm saying? So fuck him.
Why oh why those people make some people feel good? This brand new running neighborhood. I found that music she said is gonna follow you the rest of your life. People always gonna see what they wanna see and get mad when you be who they wanna be. So people take my advice and just keep living. Another thing I see is that people worry about me more than I do about myself. Not about my health, not too much like a friend, but more about my path, where I'm going and where I've been. How much money I got and which honey I rock after a drunk night out on the strip. How I'm surviving and whose car I'm driving. Now ain't people in general a trip. My mother often told me that I was the type to get hype and snap out at the drop of a dime.
Hey, yo, man, I've been looking for you. Hey, yo, the word going around is that I've been supposed to be going around saying all this and all that about you, know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, that shit,
I'm not wasting my time. Why oh why does it seem to make some people feel good? The spread rumors around the neighborhood. I found that he said, she said, it's gonna follow the rest of your life. People always gonna see what they wanna see and get mad when you be who they wanna be. So people take my advice and just keep living. Take it up.
Now see, I really don't understand the logic behind somebody wanting to run around talking stupid shit about people. You know that shit would be cool, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if they wasn't talking shit on somebody, wouldn't nobody really want to talk to them, you know? But whatever, I just say, what's that shit? My fucking back, you know, man, they just like hack me the fuck up.
Oh, this is wild.
I know.
And then niggas want to elbow. It's big tone ain't real to be bridge. That nigga straight behind keys.
Yo, my ears seem to itch from the constant twitch of the mouths of the young, ignorant, and dumb. The gist of the stack is just because I rap, I think I'm all that, but they think I'm none. Sitting at home, there's a ring on my phone. Or what did you hear? Someone yelling in my ear saying that I did jail in the car in the back. But I know it ain't real, cause they don't know jack. If they did, they know they got a kid. His truck is red, he ain't got dread, but instead they rather tell the one about me and Jill rocking. Cause the truth just ain't as shocking. The other day I ran away, it was me and Jack hanging. Now guess what they're saying? Jack got some, and then I got me some. Now they say we're rocking threesomes.
Hey yo, what's up? Yo, that shit about E-Jack and Jill? Yo, they be hanging up from like plant hooks from the ceiling and shit. Yo, she be in this position, they kick like the Nazi twins and shit.
Why oh why does it seem to make some people feel good? The spread rumors around the neighborhood. I found that he said, she said, it's gonna follow you the rest of your life. People always wanna see what they wanna see and get mad when you be who they wanna be. So yo, people, take my advice and just keep living.
I remember the conversations me and E had when we was making that.
Well, how did that come about? I mean, that whole, like, what made y'all come with that whole? What made you come with that whole concept? Was it like experience or something?
Yeah, definitely. Like when I make a song, when I make the beat kind of tells me what to say to it. Like if a beat don't speak to me, I can't rap to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, because it seemed like this next song I'm about to play. It's funny you said that. This next song I'm about to play, it seems like the beat spoke to you and your flow just went. Everything and your voice was even. You have to explain to me how you made your voice sound different like that. I know it's you, but it just sound. And you're like, what the hell is the song?
Nope, I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think if I did something special.
Well, to you, it's probably not gonna be special. I'm sure, because this is stuff you do all the time. But when the first time I heard that, and a person who's a big fan of the song, who was a big fan of the song, EC. He's the reason why I even I knew of the different songs when you put out this one tape, and he was like, man, get a grip. I'm just gonna tell you.
Okay.
He was like, he said the first verse, and he was like, saying, man, that song's hard as hell. And he was saying it, and I'm like, I started listening to it more, and then I started discovering more. Well, we'll talk about after we play the song. I discovered some stuff after I started listening to it.
I don't even gotta get a grip. You gotta burn up for me.
You don't have to get a grip. Now it's on a cassette, so bear with the sound. I guess the volume. I'm turned up.